All right. So amazing experience at Stanford. And then you hit the portal. Who you talking to in the portal, all of that. And then kind of ultimately when you decide like on BYU. I want to hear that whole kind of journey there.
Yeah. So Coach Taylor got fired. Brought in Coach Reich. Love Coach Reich to death. He's a really good guy, and going through that process with him, eventually he just said, like, Tiger, I'm gonna support you either way. I just
Yeah.
want what's best for you. I think it's here, but if you think it's somewhere else, that's all for you. And so really respectful conversation with
Yeah.
him. And so going through that process, the whole quarterback situation there was weird. Coaching situation was was weird. Given Coach Reich was a great coach, but he was only going to be there for 7 months.
Yeah.
That's 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 really weird to think about. It's almost like knowing when you're going to die.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to die in a year. Like, what are you going to do before then? And so you can look at that two different ways. And I think if I was a player there, my perspective would be, I'm going to be with this coach for a year. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. I'm going to learn everything I can out of him.
Yeah.
And given this short period,
take advantage of
it's
that
right
time.
now.
Yeah.
And so going through that, you can look at it two different ways, but for Bear especially, he's going to have 4 more years, 3 or 4 more years. And the situation there was not the best for him. So he had hopped in the portal before I had, and then going through all his talks and stuff, and then ended up almost like for sure being like, okay, I think I'm gonna go to BYU without having like committed yet. And then I was getting ready to say goodbye. Like hey, it's like yeah.
We had a great spring, bro.
Great spring. Because it was getting really late in the process.
Yeah.
Like the portal was closing soon. And I was like, I don't know if I want to like get out of my comfort zone yet.
Yeah.
But it was definitely, it was definitely itching there. And so Bear was in the portal, and like I kind of figured out like BYU like really, really, really wants me. And so I started to think about it more. And that was a tough decision. We went from like saying goodbye to being like, okay, you're already graduated. Like, what's the best football decision you can make?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just believe that it wasn't at Stanford, or that it was going to be a little bit better here. So that's kind of why I ended up here.
Yeah.
But it's a really good decision.
Dude, yeah, it's going to be, we're all stoked about it. Like, we're happy with the decision.
No, yeah, I was super stoked.
Yeah. And then, so who's initially kind of the person who you talked to here? Is it Coach Fessy? Is it Coach Kalani? Or who kind of led out on that?
Yeah. It was definitely Coach Fessy. Gotten a call with him after I'd entered the portal. We set up a date for him to come and visit me at Stanford and Palo Alto, and that's kind of his recruiting area. So he was actually pretty familiar with everything out there.
Yeah.
And so him and Coach Woods was kind of around, but we had dinner actually at my favorite restaurant out there. It's a Grapevine. I love sweet potato fries.
Okay.
That's my favorite meal. But he got out there, recruited me a little bit, and then we got on our visit. I'd been talking to a few other schools and was getting ready to set up other visits.
Yeah.
And after the BYU visit, Bear committed on the spot, and then I was like, I just need another second, and then I committed the next day. So it's like I needed a second.
Well, it's good to sleep on some decisions like that.
Yeah,
too,
no,
right?
yeah, I definitely, definitely was one of those things. I don't know how many people get to experience their entire life turning around in a week.
Yeah.
And so turning around for the worse or turning around for the better, and given that. And so I was like, I'm just going to sleep on it. And then in the morning, and because I was ready to commit, but I'm pretty methodical. So I was like, I'm just going to sleep on it. Nobody's going to be hurt that I'm sleeping on it.
Right.
And I was ready for it. So